Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I finally found a way to actually show my face, so it's a bit more personal. Still getting used to everything, but I hope the lighting is okay in here. I changed my setup and everything, so hopefully my videos are a bit better. I wanted them to be a bit more personal. When I do my readings, I like to kind of feel the vibe, and I feel like it'd be a bit better if you kind of feel my vibe too. But anyway, that's for future references. Today I'm actually going to be doing something a bit different. I'm going to be doing tips for beginners. So I am finally starting to grow a little bit spiritually. And I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of share with you how I got to where I was. Kind of share with you what some things I feel like you should own as a beginner, some things I feel like you should maybe do. Just some tips, just a little bit. Yeah, without further ado, I have a bunch of stuff here actually. I have different tools. First, I'm going to start off with all the crystals and stones I recommend as a beginner. I have a lot here. Okay, and so how I'm going to do this is I'm going to go by the chakras. So I'm going to start off with some root chakra stones that are easy to work with for beginners. We're going to go on to sacral chakra, solar plexus. I'm kind of on the fence about this one, but I'm sure that it's fine. I just felt it, you know. We're going to go to heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and then crown. All right. So let's see what I have for the root chakras. Here I have all these stones and crystals, and then I have these little cards. I actually got them from Earth Lore, so I'm gonna be including some information about them in the description so you can check them out if you want. So I'm gonna take out these little black cards, tell me a few things about them in a bit more detail. All right. So first off, for the root chakra, I have red jasper. I don't know if you've able to see it. Yeah, okay. Red jasper. It's very, very beautiful, very vibrant. I recommend red jasper for people who kind of have a root chakra that really needs a lot of work. For some people, the root chakra needs a bit more healing because of their childhood experiences. I definitely recommend this if you've had some trauma in the first 7 years of your life, at least. All right. So here's what the card says. It helps brings problems to light before they are a threat, stabilizes during times of stress, protects from emotional involvement with people or things which are not good for you. So this is extremely, extremely good. It's very protective. So once you're a beginner, you're still trying to really learn about protection. It takes a bit of time to learn about protection. This is a very, very easy stone to work with. It's very, very simple, very gentle energy. Excuse me, especially if you worry a lot. I think keeping this with you or keeping it even beside your bed while you sleep will help bring those problems to light before they're an issue. I feel like once I had this stone, it's been a lot easier for me to kind of be prepared for things, if that makes sense. But you just have to work with it. You know, don't just have it laying around. You know, you gotta work with it very closely. Yeah, and since it's such a bright red color, it's a bit easier because when you first start off, it can be a little hard to meditate to heal your chakras. Visualization is a bit hard, so when you have this bright red, it resonates with the chakra very, very well. So I definitely recommend red jasper. Another jasper stone is, sorry, I might pronounce it wrong, Kambaba jasper? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's this beautiful green stone, so it works with the root chakra as well as the heart chakra. It comforts in time of need, grounds releasing old fears and restrictions of the mind, enhances psychic ability, meditation, vitality, and stability. So this is an extremely, just amazing grounding stone. I recommend this one. I use it all the time whenever I'm at work and I feel like I didn't have enough time to kind of relieve my stress. If I'm stressed about something, taking this with you really, really helps. Very comforting. It's actually considered the mother of the stones, like a mothering stone. Very, very easy to work with. If you are going through times of stress, sleep with it under your pillow. You will wake up, you will feel comforted, you will sleep and feel comforted. It's very, very helpful. Meditate with it. It helps release those blockages, helps release fears. Very, very helpful. Very, very beautiful. All right. So then for the last one, I have black tourmaline for the root chakra. The card says grounding, repels negative energy, protects against evil intentions and the negativity of others, helps keep spirits high in bad situations. So when I first picked out the stone, I thought that it'd be really good for empaths because, once you discover like who you really are spiritually, this is really good for empaths. So if you're someone who tends to absorb other people's energy, really feel other people's energy, black tourmaline is what I really recommend to protect you from other people's negative energy. And when I have this stone, I do feel very positive, feel very upbeat, and I just feel safe. Having this stone with me just makes me feel safe. So I definitely recommend it for beginners, especially since it's very protective. Again, you're still trying to learn all those protective spells and protective rituals. Having that with you makes it a lot easier to feel safe and feel protected. Alright, so for the sacral chakra, I have carnelian. Very, very beautiful stone. I love this stone. I love the color of it. It's so beautiful. Here it is. Sorry if you can't really see it that well. The card says increases energy and motivation. There's a word, big word, can't pronounce it, I'll put it in the description. And creativity, helps turn dreams into reality, boosts self-confidence and eloquence. I love this stone. When I have this stone, I feel so damn happy. I just love this stone. It's so beautiful. And I love the color of it so much. Probably because my spirit guides, their colors are associated with orange. So that's probably why I really like the color so much. But I really recommend this stone for working with the sacral chakra. Again, it's that bright orange. It's easy to work with, meditate with. It also helps with meditation and anger. So if you feel really angry, this is a very easy stone to work with. It's very, very gentle, very happy, very upbeat. So I definitely recommend that one for the sacral chakra and just, in general. If you're trying to work on some projects, helping turn those dreams into reality, really good stone to work with. Really, really good. All right. So then for the solar plexus chakra, I have two actually. So I have citron. I don't have the stone with me, but I have the card, so I can give you some information on it. Brings out radiance from within and a cheerful disposition. Stimulates openness and intuition. Calms fears, prevents nightmares, and attracts friends and companions. So if you're feeling really lonely, really upset, and you feel like you're having a really tough time connecting with people, I would bring citron with you. It really helps you connect with other people. It helps draw people in that could help you feel joyful and happy. Very, very joyful stone. Very, very. It actually increases my confidence. It increases my ability to just feel proud of myself, and it helps me to just think clearer and not doubt myself. It's a very powerful solar plexus chakra stone. And preventing nightmares, definitely a big one. I use citron a lot to calm my nightmares. Again, I don't have it right now because I lost it, which is not good. I need to get some more. Because citron is one of my favorite stones. One of my favorite. And if you also get a citron cluster, looks kind of like the amethyst cluster, it cleanses other stones. It's having a citron stone beside other stones helps cleanse those stones, and it cleanses itself. So it's very, very easy to work with. And by having it cleansing other stones, it makes it a bit easier. It's very, very convenient, very beautiful stone. I wish I had it. I wish I could show you, but I would definitely look it up, do some reading on it. I recommend it for literally anyone. It's just a beautiful, wonderful stone to work with. All right, and then I have tiger's eye. I was a bit on the fence with this, and I feel like this one, I think it could help beginners. I feel like maybe give it a little bit of time, but for some reason I felt called to put this in here. The tiger's eye is a very, very powerful stone. It's very protective, very grounding, and it helps you achieve your goal. It's a very self-disciplined stone. So if you feel like you're someone who may be a bit irresponsible with things, or you're very you might be inconsistent like me, tiger's eye really helps with that. It helps with achieving your goals. It helps with objectivity, making decisions without your emotions getting in the way. Very, very powerful for both the sacral and the solar plexus, actually. I recommend meditating with this. It helps me feel very independent, strong. It helps me make decisions. It's very, very important with making decisions. So if you feel a bit indecisive, or if you feel like, you need a bit of guidance, what should I do in this situation? You feel like you're one that hasn't made very good decisions in the past. Having tiger's eye helps you make good decisions. All right, so now we're gonna move on to heart chakra. I have 2 different types of stones here. So for the first type, I have rose quartz, very beautiful pink stone. Then I have, these are both aventurine. All right, so let's read up on rose quartz. Opens and unburdens the heart, stimulates love, happiness, and fidelity. I feel like I'm not pronouncing it right. Sorry if I'm not. Fidelity? I don't know. Replaces sorrow with a sense of personal fulfillment and peace. Very, very powerful heart chakra stone. Very, very easy to work with. Very beautiful. It's very powerful, yet the energy you get from it is very gentle. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I have enough time to record all this. But it's very, very, I just love it. I love it so much. And it also prevents nightmares. It helps with anxiety, helps boost confidence, self-love, forgiveness in yourself and others. Very, very great to work with, even especially if you have some trauma. Rose quartz really, really helps with trauma. So if you have relationship issues, if you know, it helps heal those relationship issues. It helps heal you. It helps heal your heartbreak. So I've been working with the stone as much as I had a stone in here and it fell out, but you can see how responsible I am. I just use it so much, I was like kind of stretched out, so I gotta get another one. It's over there somewhere. But anyway, really, really powerful stone, especially if you're going through heartbreak. I really recommend it. And then aventurine is just amazing. It not only does it help to heal your not only does it help to heal your heart chakra, but it increases independence, originality, motivation, decisiveness, leadership qualities, and luck. And games of chance, or in general, I think it just increases luck. I love this stone so, so much. If you feel like you can't do things on your own, you feel like you're upset because you don't have anyone to hang out with you don't have anyone to really help you with your projects, it increases that independence. It helps you accomplish things on your own, and it helps you just, I don't know, I just love this stone. It's so beautiful. It's a very powerful manifestation stone and very powerful for optimism. So I recommend meditating with this, and just feel that optimism, feel that optimism spreading throughout your body, because this is a very optimistic stone, very, very powerful, yet gentle at the same time because of, the heart chakra. All right, so we're gonna move on to the throat chakra. Again, I don't have an aquamarine stone, but aquamarine is one that I recommend for the throat chakra. Calming, soothing, and cleansing, inspires truth, trust, and letting go. Very, very important. That's really, really important. Aquamarine is very, very powerful with you speaking your truth. Speaking your truth is very, very important, especially if you're someone whose throat chakra may have been blocked or damaged in some way as you were growing up. I feel like with me, my throat chakra was kind of got the life sucked out of it. So very, very important. Truth, trust, and letting go. Protective, especially when traveling over waters, and enhances communication. So if you feel like you have a lot of conflict in your life, having aquamarine really helps with that. I definitely recommend it because I used to have problems communicating with my friends and my partners, and having that stone with me really, really helped. And last but not least, for the third chakra, also third eye chakra, is lapis lazuli. All right, so it promotes spirituality and intuition. Again, very important for a third eye, especially if you want to lucid dream. Very important. Provides objectivity, clarity, and mental endurance. Fosters serenity and self-acceptance. So it's a very powerful stone. When I see this stone, I get the vibe of just a goddess, someone who's very sure of themselves, accepts themselves, doesn't make decisions based off of emotions, but learns how to accept those emotions regardless. Fosters serenity and peace, so a very peaceful goddess. I definitely recommend it for throat and the third eye chakra. All right, this could be for the third eye or for the throat chakra. It's amethyst. Amethyst helps you tap into your personal power. So this stone can actually help with confidence as well. But what is the most important thing is that it helps with spirituality. So whether you're meditating, you're trying to meet your spirit guides, you're trying to learn spirituality, you're using a pendulum, having amethyst really opens your third eye chakra and your crown chakra to help you connect with the divine. It's really, really important all around. So if you're doing tarot readings or oracle card readings, having this with you really, really helps. It kind of thins, makes that wall between you and the divine a bit thinner. Really, really love it. And for the last one, the crown chakra, clear quartz, beautiful. I definitely recommend this for everyone. It is very, very powerful. helps you connect to the divine. So again, when you're doing readings or you're just studying, having this stone with you really helps with that. And you know, I feel like this is really good for receiving messages as well as amethyst, receiving messages. So like sleeping beside them, these also help with insomnia. Amethyst is what I use to help with my insomnia. If you kind of attract a lot of energies at night, or if you have anxiety, anything like that, helps with that. Amethyst is a really good stone for anxiety as well. And they're both good for receiving messages. So if you're like me, you receive messages through your dreams, or you want to start receiving messages through your dreams, having these near you, praying, talking to your guides and angels with these to help deepen that communication, having these beside you while you sleep, you can receive messages with these stones. Very important. Very important for connecting with the divine, connecting with your higher self. All right, so I got a little bit of time. So for the last two things, very important. Book of Shadows. Make sure the Book of Shadows is black. And I recommend drawing symbols on it. Protective symbols, symbols that help with manifestation, help with spirituality, symbols that just call out to you. I would recommend looking up some bind runes, looking up some different types of symbols. But once you start really being interested, you will get so much information coming to you all at once. You will get so much. Once you start actually showing interest, especially when you start showing interest in spirit guides and guardian angels, that immediately draws them closer to you because they see that you're interested, and now they're giving you all this information. Don't worry, it's not like an overwhelming amount of information, but it's a lot of helpful information. Like, it's amazing. So for everything that you learn, everything that you want to learn, everything that you learn about yourself and your chakras, your shadow self, which I'm going to be doing a video about later, everything that you learn spiritually, make sure you record it. It's all very important. I actually have two books of books of shadows. I actually have two. I learned so much. The things I include in here, things about spirit guides, study guardian angels, definitely study, write down things about chakras. It's really important. Write down things about chakras. Write about lucid dreaming, very important. Write about astral projection. I recommend taking some time, if you're not naturally if you aren't a natural astral projector, I'd recommend taking some time to study that a lot first. Study astral projection, really important. Lucid dreaming, study that. Study different types of spiritual gifts and abilities, like psychic abilities, tarot readings. Study, like I said, astral projection. Study what being a healer means. Study what being an empath means. Study what a narcissist is, what it really is. Study those different types of things. Being a narcissist is not a gift, but I think that it's important to really study that too, because empaths draw those a lot, and it's really important that we all know what they really are. Let's see. If you do pick a card readings on YouTube or anything, make sure that you write down all the information in your Book of Shadows so you remember. Any guidance that you receive, any signs, write those down. Any dreams that you have with important symbolism, write it down in here. And if you're attempting to lucid dream, attempting to astral project, write down your progress. So what happened the first day you tried? What happened the second day you tried? If you need to do some healing, some trauma healing, write down what needs to happen. If you're doing shadow work, write down all the shadow work that you have in this book. All right. So I think that's enough. And things you want to manifest, anything you feel spiritual, all those things I listed and more, write it all down in your Book of Shadows. Very protected book. Make sure you protect it. It's very personal, very personal and close to you. So make sure that you really protect it. And that's why, want it to be black. You want to put those spiritual symbols on those protective symbols so nobody takes it, steals it, doesn't get lost, anything like that. All right, and for the last thing I have is oracle cards. Very simple cards. If you're a beginner, I don't recommend going straight for tarot cards unless you feel really drawn to do so. But oracle cards. When it comes to tarot cards, it takes a bit more because of all the symbolism you have to kind of look into. It takes a bit more. It takes a bit more practice, a bit more studying, a bit more understanding. But when you have oracle cards, first off, it's good practice, and second, they're simple, they're gentle, they are, all the cards, you know, they're positive, beautiful, sorry, beautiful artwork. They're all positive. And you know what they do is they give you that guidance. They give you gentle guidance. They're all positive. And the odds of you ever being wrong while doing oracle carding is very, very low. Trust me. Once you clear your mind, you meditate, you pray. Working with these cards is very, very simple and gentle. I love these oracle cards so much. I have Healing with Angels by Doreen Virtue. I got that from Earthlore again. I get like all my stuff from Earthlore. I really recommend having oracle cards first. Very easy, not too much symbolism. They're very straightforward, positive guidance, and you know, I love them. I love them so much. I love my oracle cards. I love giving oracle cards readings to other people, as you know. I love giving myself readings. Very, very important. All right, so that is all I have for you. Make sure that you kind of know yourself. You know, you can add some different things to your, you know, altar, your stones. You put flowers. I love flowers. Candles. Candles are a good way to meditate. Maybe a little jar of water if you're connected with water a lot. You know, do some research into that. But these are some of the beginner tools I have, and if you have some more that you would like to share with my viewers, please comment them below. Please comment any tools that you recommend, any stones, crystals, cards, anything else you recommend, because I could have missed some. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that it helps. I really hope that this helps you on your journey. I really, really wish you all well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.